Hey there you guys, I want to thank you for watching another one of my videos. This one's going to be a little bit differently because I got some new equipment over the holiday. To start off with, I have the new Canon DSLR T3i, so that shoots in 1080p. It'll be a little bit better than my old phone. And I've also gotten a new microphone, the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB version, and it sounds a lot better than my phone for obvious reasons. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hey there you guys, Zach is here. It's been a while since I made my last video. I'd like to start off by saying I'm sorry. I said I was going to make I was going to make a few a week, but that didn't end up happening. School, I got really busy. The next thing on my list I'd like to say is I'm sick today. That's why I was able to put this video together for you. To start off with, I'd like to thank some of you guys for leaving some suggestions. One today, which is going to be the main point of my video today, was sent in by Hannah Quinn. Let's see what she said. I just found your channel and I love it. You said in a video that you might move schools. How was that? I might have to move and I'm scared. How did you tell your friends? Did you have a lot of friends in a relationship at your old school, and how did you adjust to the new school? I think this would be a perfect vlog to do. Well, that's a really great question. You see, moving was actually kind of difficult for me at first. I had to, of course, make new friends. About 2 weeks before I got to tour the new school, I did have to tell all my friends, it was a little bit hard telling them goodbye, and just overall, it was definitely an experience. Moving to the new school, it took me about 2 weeks to adjust. At first I didn't know which classes were where, and eventually I've picked it up, and now it's been a few months since I've been in the school, and I honestly can't complain. I've made quite a bit many friends. One of the biggest things is try not to be shy. You want to be there and you want to make friends. That's one of the biggest things. One of my biggest fears was, where am I going to sit at lunch? I remember in middle school I didn't have many friends, so I switched tables like every month. And so when I got to high school, I'm like, well, geez, now I have some friends. I'm going to be able to sit with them I'm going to sit with their lunch table, and it's going to be really nice. But then I had to move, and I didn't have any friends at the new school. Well, I actually did. I had two, and they were able to help acclimate me, but none of them were in my lunch. So what I did is, I found people that were in my lunch, and I'm like, hey, can I sit with you? And that's how I made pretty much most of my friends this year, is people I sit with at lunch. And I'm so glad I did. It was a big push not to be shy, to get out there, get to know people, ask people their names, talk to people, have conversations with them. You can't be shy. If you're a shy person, just try to work at it, because it was a big push for me, and it was a big help that I did, in fact, make friends. As for the difficulties from my old school, honestly, I got kind of lucky. I had a few friends, and I wasn't terribly popular, so I wasn't totally distraught about moving to this new school. I was a little bit excited because I knew the school was a better school than my old school, and it wasn't too far away from my old school, so far I've been able to still go and see my old friends, still go to the same gym that I went to, and hang out with them, and that's been a really big help. Most people who move, I can't say most people that move, I'm guessing some people who move, they move to a place where they probably won't see most of their friends ever again, and that's probably really difficult for them. But one of my biggest tips for that is, again, go and make new friends. It might seem pretty difficult, but if you put yourself out there and you're really nice to people, and they'll be nice to you, communicate to people. Make sure, tell them who you are. Teachers actually do a really nice job of doing it. They tend to be like, oh, so you're new to this school, blah blah blah. You'll have a conversation with the teacher, and they'll basically introduce you to the class, each of your classes, and who you sit next to. Talk to them around them. That's how I made a few of my friends. In social studies, I made a good friend, Cole, and he's been one of my friends this year. Made it really easy for me. I made a really good friend, Tessa. She's in 2 of my classes, and it was really nice because I didn't really know anyone, so I just kind of started talking with her because she sat right behind me in computer science. Another person I talked to, Jean, she was really helpful. I actually just asked her for help. I said, "Hi, I'm Zach, I'm new to the school. Where is this class?" And she's just like, "Well, I actually have this class with you." And so we just kind of chatted on the way to class, and we've been friends since. So she's one of the people I sit with at lunch. So let's see, I'll go ahead and address your question again. Don't be scared. It is a little bit scary, the whole move and everything, but I have to say it's not as scary as it seems. You know, once you get there and you get acclimated, it's really nice. Telling your friends, it's easy as saying, "Hey guys, I'm gonna move. I'm sorry, but I kind of have to move," and it might get a little bit emotional. I know I was a little bit upset with some. I wasn't upset with my friends. Me and my friends were upset, but once you tell them, they make it really easy. They'll say, "No, don't go," but it's really not something that's in your control. So sometimes you might have to be like, "I'm sorry, I'll miss you guys a lot," you know, but you can always stay in communication with people. With social networking nowadays, there's texting, there is Facebook, people that use Google Plus and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat. There's tons of them, and you can still stay in touch with your friends. So even though you say goodbye, it's not always a goodbye forever. Let's see, what's next? So let's see, back to friends relationships. Even if you have a lot of friends, again, just what I said before, it's not always goodbye. With relationships, it's a little bit different. If you're close by, it may be a little bit easier. Say you have a car, then you can kind of still make it work, I guess. You know, you can still go and hang out with them on the weekends and things like that. But if not, it might be a little bit difficult. You might have to separate with them or try and do something long distance. I know when I moved, there was a girl, we had broken up and we were gonna get back together probably in the beginning of the year. However, and then I decided to move, but you know, we weren't too far away, but then I said, well, let's go ahead and, you know, we can go to dances together. That ended up not working out, just for a little bit different reasons, but it could easily work out for somebody if you guys are still close by. That's not too much of an issue. Now, the last question is, how did I adjust to the new school? Well, again, I have to say, talking to people are very helpful. They'll show you where your classes are. Once you get to know people and get to know the school, just knowing where you are, knowing your teachers, it's sort of just like having a new year at your old school, except now you might forget where, I don't know, B220 is on the map of your school. And, you know, but once you figure it out, it's just like your old school. You know, you have the same classes, you'll have the same people you talk to every day, and it just kind of flows into a pattern. And just like your old school, that pattern, you know, you get used to it, changes happen, and it's much nicer. But the big tip here is to be social, to get to know people, make friends. That was one of my biggest fears, and I made it work. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I hope I answered your question, Hannah. Hey there, you guys. I'd like to thank you for watching the video. I hope I was a little bit informative, shared a little bit about my life. Next week I'm hoping to do another video just like this. Maybe not just like this, but if someone like to message me, put a comment down below. Go ahead and message me on, say, Facebook, Twitter, and then go ahead and leave a message there telling me what you'd like me to do, and I'd be happy to do it. But I won't be able to do it unless you guys tell me what to do. So go ahead and, again, leave a comment, Facebook, Twitter, and I'll sure to get back to you guys next week. Again, thank you for watching. This is Zach, and bye. But I just kind of ran out of time, so I just wanted to do a quick little update with you guys. I wanted to tell you these videos are probably